Hi, kindergartners. My name is Brenda, and I work for North Central Iowa Ag in the Classroom. You may have seen us in your schools before. We come in and talk to you about agriculture is just another word for farming. So we might have talked to you in the past about animals or jobs that farmers have to take care of their animals or take care of their farms and the crops or the plants that they grow. Today, we are going to be talking about an animal that you see a lot on farms here in Iowa where we live. It's pigs. So I don't know how much you know about pigs already, but we're going to read a couple books, and by the time we're done here, you should know a little bit more about pigs. So we're going to start with this book. It's called If You Give a Pig a Pancake. Now, some of you might have read this book before. It's really popular with kindergartners, but we're going to read it again because a good book is always fun to read over and over and over. So this is called If You Give a Pig a Pancake. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably get all sticky and she'll want to take a bath. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Then she'll look under your bed. When she's under the bed, she'll find your old tap shoes. She'll try them on. She'll probably need something special to wear with them. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play her your very best piano piece, and she'll start dancing. Then she'll want you to take her picture. So you'll have to go get your camera. When she sees the picture, she'll ask to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. You'll have to give her some envelopes and stamps and take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard. She'll want to build a tree house. So you'll have to give her some wood, a hammer, and some glue. Oh, that doesn't say glue, it says nails. When the tree house is finished, she'll want to decorate it. She'll ask for wallpaper and glue. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get all sticky. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if she asks you for some syrup, she'll want a pancake to go with it. That is such a fun book. But do you think it's real? Do pigs really eat pancakes? No. Do they really dress up and dance on furniture? No. Do they really build tree houses? No. So that's just a fiction book. That's just something that we read for fun. Now we're going to read another one, and this is called Welcome to Our Farm. And this is about a family that lives right here in Iowa, where we live. So let's find out all about their farm. We are Bethany and Michael, and we live on a farm in Iowa. Have you ever been to a real farm? We'd like to take you on a tour of our farm. This is a picture of our dad and mom, Denny and Janice. They are farmers. Some farmers take care of animals. Guess what animal we have on our farm? I bet they have pigs. We have pigs on our farm. The main job of a farmer is to make sure the pigs are healthy and well fed. Do you know what pigs eat? Now, if you're in your classroom, you might want to pause this for a minute and see if you can think of some things that pigs might eat. And you can share those with your teacher and with the other students in your classroom. Or if you're watching this at home, maybe you want to talk to your family about that. Pigs like to eat foods like ground up corn, soybeans, wheat, and grain sorghum. We feed our pigs corn and soybeans since these are crops found here in Iowa. Now I have some pig feed here to show you. So these are a couple different kinds of pig feed. This is feed that we feed, let's see, maybe we'll start with this one. This is ground up corn and soybeans like they were just talking about in our book. It's kind of hard to see through the bag, but it's really ground up really fine. It almost looks like sand when you see it through the bag. And can you see it on my hands? It's really powdery, and it's kind of making some dust here in the air where I am. Okay, this is another kind of feed. This is more for the babies. This is a little bit sweeter. In the book, it talked about how the pig was eating pancakes with maple syrup. This feed is a little bit sweeter because we want our baby pigs to eat a lot so that they grow up really fast and really healthy and really strong. So you can see that. It's kind of like pellets. It's not ground up like the other feed is, but that's especially for the baby pigs. All right, let's go back to our book. These are the grain bins that hold the feed for our pigs. So that's kind of like big cereal boxes. Those are full. You can see these right here. They're full of feed for the pigs. Pigs get thirsty just like you do. So it's important for them to have water at all times. Look closely. This pig is drinking water from a small tube. So just like you might go to your drinking fountain at school or go get a drink in a cup at home, the pigs can get a drink anytime they want. Does it get cold in the winter where you live? Well, we all live in Iowa, so yes, it does. It gets really cold here. It snows in the wintertime. We like the cold because it means we can play in the snow. But pigs don't like the cold. That's why we keep pigs in buildings. This is a big heater that keeps our pigs warm during the winter. So you can see that it works just like the heaters that we have in our homes to keep us warm. It's important that the farmer make sure that the pigs are really comfortable and warm too. Now, did you know that pigs can't sweat? They can't. When you guys run around in the summertime and you get all sweaty from playing so hard, that's good for your body. But pigs are pretty big animals actually when they're full grown. And if they get really hot and they can't sweat, they can actually get really sick or they could die. So that's why during the summer, if it gets hot, we use fans, or they even have water sprinklers to keep our pigs cool. It's like using a fan or going to the swimming pool to cool off. Can you read the temperature in this building? Can you see right there? That says 74.3 degrees. So that's a pretty good, comfortable temperature in the summertime for those pigs. An exciting time on our farm is when mother pigs give birth to piglets. The piglets in this picture are drinking milk from their mother. Now it doesn't say that on this page, but the mama pig is called a sow. Maybe you can say that out loud. She's called a sow. And then the baby pigs are piglets. And they drink milk from their mother. These pigs are small enough for us to hold. Look at their noses. They are called, do you know what they're called? They're called snouts. Pigs make funny noises with their snouts. Can you make a sound like a pig? Try it. There are usually about 8 to 12 piglets in a family. A family of piglets is called a litter. How many piglets can you see in this picture? They're so close together, it's kind of hard to count them, but I think here's an ear, so there's one. There's a tail. That might be another one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I see just the edge of another one over there. So we can see 6 maybe. The skin on these piglets is soft and pink, but the hair can be different colors. So that's why sometimes you see some pigs that have some black or some brown. They even look a little reddish sometimes. Older pigs like these have hair that is rough and bristly. Even though pigs are smart animals, their size keeps them from being pets. By the time they go to market, they will weigh about 250 pounds. That's a lot, isn't it? That's the end of our tour. Thanks for coming to visit. We hope you come back again soon. So that was kind of fun to compare those two stories, wasn't it? The first book that we read was all just make-believe. It was just a for fun story. But it's really fun to learn how animals really live, too, on farms in Iowa. I have my pig feed powder all over my clothes now. Okay, so wherever you are watching me at, whether it's at school or at home, what you're going to do now is we've given your teacher, or we have sent home with you, one of these books for you to do on your own. This says, see if you can read it with me, My Book About Pigs. And down here, so that's a picture of a pig, right? Down here it says name with a line. I bet you know what needs to go there. So you're going to write your name on there. And then if you're in your classroom, you're going to work on this book with your teacher to get all the pages finished. And if you're at home, maybe you can have a grown-up or somebody older at your household help you with these. But there's all the pages in here are about things that you learned in the book. It's just kind of a review to make sure that you were paying attention while I was reading the book. So the first page says, pigs eat corn. Circle the ear of corn that is bigger than the others. So you're going to see if you can choose the ear that's bigger than the others. And you're going to do what? You're going to circle that. How many piglets do you see? Add them up to see how many are usually in a litter and write the number in the box. Now, I'm not going to tell you the answer to this. You're going to work on this on your own. But you're going to add these pigs plus these pigs, and you're going to write the number right there in that box. What's next? Which one doesn't belong? Cross out the thing that pigs don't need. So we talked in the book about how pigs need to have water. They could go up to their own drinking fountain and get a drink anytime they wanted. Do they need corn? Yep, that's what we said in the book. That is part of what they eat, right? Do they need shelter to live in? They sure do. Remember, the barn keeps them warm in the winter and cool in the summer. What's this a picture of? Do you think that's a farmer? Do you think the pigs need a farmer? Of course they do. It's the farmer who feeds them and gives them medicine when they get sick and makes sure they have water and that they have shelter. All the animals on our farms need somebody to take care of them, and that's what the farmer does. So there's one last thing we didn't talk about yet. What is that? Pancakes. We did say that those pigs don't need pancakes, right? So that's the thing you're going to cross out. And here's a dot to dot. All kindergartners like to do that. So you're going to start with the number 1, which is right there, and see if you can get all the way around to number 22. And then when you get done with that, you can color that. And then there's one last page where you're going to practice your P's. And we're practicing P's because pig starts with P. So uppercase P's and lowercase. And then that says the end. Thank you for letting me come and visit you today. Hopefully the next time you see me, it'll actually be in your classroom so that I can see your faces and visit with you in person. You be sure and ask your teacher or the grown-up at your house if you have any questions about any of the things that we talked about today, and they can either answer those questions for you, or they can email us or give us a call, and we'll help you figure out what you would like to know about pigs on Iowa farms. So I hope you have a really good day. Thank you for letting us visit you. We'll see you again soon. Bye.